Hi, everyone. Welcome. If you are seeing me or you are viewing this video on the website, then you are well on your way to joining us in this new adventure as we work together to have a continuation of the Amherst Women's Club programming. To begin with, I'd like to say a couple words, since this is our first meeting of the year, about the past 2.5 years of my presidency before turning the meeting over to Libby, who will be our president for the next 3 months. It's been a very busy and productive time. Many unexpected challenges came our way. And when I found myself leaning on many of you, you were always right there. So I want to first of all and foremost thank everyone who supported me on this journey that we followed together. I learned so much about furnaces, water heaters, electrical issues, town inspectors, of which there were many, and the hiring of vendors. I am pleased to say that we are now in compliance with the town and that the inspectors are finally happy with us. We have worked through a new apartment rental process and attracted 2 new lovely tenants. There were apartment redos, finding a new handyman, and all the quirks of a very old house. With great flair and style, we celebrated our 125th anniversary, attracting many people, including the local dignitaries, to participate in our celebration. We also tried new ventures and had a lot of fun in the process, including a holiday open house, Victorian open house, and a bridal fair. Our website is now up to date and filled with lots of your pictures, program schedule, information about rentals, and a beautiful history of the club written by our own Libby Klekowski. This visibility out in the world helps us recruit new members and rent our property when the pandemic will allow us to. Speaking of the pandemic, as you know, we have had no in-person meetings or events in the club since March of this year, and it looks as though that will continue well into 2021. As a result, we have lost our source of income from outside rentals, which has and will continue to have a big impact on our budget. In the meantime, the board has been working hard to keep our connections to one another and to provide the programming that reflects our mission since our beginning, with social gatherings, educational programming, albeit all on Zoom, and community service. While we were able to complete our commitment to community service this year in a smaller way, we were pleased to fulfill what we could do. Going forward, all that has been put on hold. One of our most challenging concerns was Amherst Media's determination to secure permits to build in front of the 2 Hills houses. Presenting our objections to the location, size, and scope of the project required attending meetings, writing letters, signing legal documents while continually communicating with our neighbors. In the end, however, Amherst Media was given the permits and will likely begin building at some time in the near future. But our efforts did help change the location of the building and the size and scope, including the height of the building and its appearance. It will now be positioned on the corner of Gray Street and Main, rather than right in front of the beautiful 2 Hills houses. Before I close and turn the meeting over to Libby, I want to thank those who have worked hard on board positions, on committees, on chairs of committees, for all their dedicated work to keep the club moving forward in the past 2 years. However, when you receive your booklets, you will notice that we have many vacancies on committees, especially chairs, and most especially a permanent president and vice president. Past presidents have agreed to a 3-month rotation, but that is not sustainable, nor is it healthy for the club. If the club is to continue to thrive, members must take on responsibility for different positions. Please think what you are able to do for the Amherst Women's Club so that we will continue into the future. Again, thanks for all your support. Now, Libby, I turn over the gavel to you to take on the responsibility of president for the next 3 months.
Before I say anything else, I'd like to thank Charlene for all the time and effort she's put into this club during her tenure. We wouldn't be in as good shape as we are now if she had not been at the helm. As we go forward, I hope each and every member of the club will be ready to serve when called upon. All event rentals have been canceled through December 2020. What happens in 2021 is up for grabs. However, the program committee has planned a full schedule of speakers for our twice monthly Monday afternoon general meetings via Zoom. These meetings will occur at 1:30 and will follow our usual procedure with a short business meeting and then the speaker of the day. Hank Allen, our tech person, is working hard to get us up to speed on Zoom meetings, including putting us in chat rooms so we can still interact with one another. I am looking forward to watching the members of the Amherst Women's Club rise to the occasion once again, as we have over and over again in our 127 years of operation. Thank you.